Hello. I have our read. Wait, is this the person who's gonna watch this video? Bummer. Okay. I have a read. I'm going to preface this by saying this is about the person who's gonna watch it. Please understand that this comes from a place of actually absolute no judgment. Everybody has their own struggles. It's not my job to decide, whether you're a good person or not. Okay. So this is just kind of laying the groundwork for what we really need to get to and what we really need to talk about. I'm going to tell you what the cards mean, and then I'm going to tell you what the cards mean. So this is superficiality. Okay. This is extortion, unexpected events, gossipy, financial insecurity, and inner power. All right. So the superficiality, it's actually like fake. So somebody who is like fake nice. You're fake nice. Okay. Extortion. You try to take advantage of a situation for your own gain. And it created a series of unexpected events. Maybe not unexpected to you, but unexpected to somebody else. And it was gossipy, like you were spreading rumors, whether they be truthful or not. And it feels like it feels like maybe twisted versions of truths, or partial truths, or half truths. And it created financial insecurity for somebody because it made you feel powerful in order to do that. So again, no judgment, but I feel like we can be better than this. Okay. What does Force want here? Connection. Thanks. Okay, so we have connection. So the person doesn't know. The person who it created financial insecurity for doesn't know. Okay. So the person who you created financial insecurity, they don't actually know that you did this. This is something that you kind of did on the fly. Subterfuge really stands out. So it's like you tried to throw them under the bus on purpose. Structure. Oh, success. Thank you. Success. They don't know, but there's success on the cards. The fake person success. Yeah, you threw them under the bus and you did it successfully, and they really had no idea that that's something that you were doing. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. It created like a karmic deficit. Okay. So when we do things like this, it's really, really important that we try to come from a place of love. We try to come from a place of goodness and kindness, because what we put out in the universe is what we receive back. And because you were doing this, you created like a negative deficit for yourself. So like you put yourself in a position to potentially receive negative karma, which nobody wants that, right? Universe wants that. And now there's not going to be any movement towards something. Wands are movement, but it's wands in reverse. So that means that there's not going to be any movement towards something. It feels like something that you want. Preparation. The false person's preparations. They are prepared. We're trying to give them a heads up. Okay. So you're going to need to prepare for something. There's some sort of heads up. There's something that you're going to need to prepare for. Teamwork. Teamwork in reverse. Work. They have to prepare for lack of work. Like you're not going to be able to find a job. All right, so I mean, they will eventually find a job, but it's going to take longer than what you're comfortable with. As punishment, as punishment for, as repayment for karmic balance, because you treated somebody poorly. Like, it doesn't feel like it's a job that you, when you get a job, it's not going to feel like it's a job that you want. It's not going to have meaningful connections. Or the potential for meaningful connections, because I don't know if you can really have meaningful connections. Because it doesn't feel like it. That's a bummer. Well, I'm going to leave this here because I don't think there's too much more we can say about the situation. You did something kind of sucky. You did it on purpose. It created a karmic deficit. And so the universe is going to adjust things and kind of just serve you a little bit of a lesson because you didn't come from a place of love. There's one thing that we have to understand. Is that the universe, the other side of the veil, source, God, gods, deities, archangels, whatever you want to call it, right? They all come from a place of love. They come from a place of kindness. They don't have a problem with people being assertive. They don't have a problem with people protecting themselves, right? But they come from a place of love, and you are expected to also do your best to come from a place of love. Sometimes that's easier said than done, but it is very important that we treat people with love and we treat people with respect. And if that's something that you can't do, then you will continually reap negative karma. Karma is made up of good karma and bad karma. You don't have to. But again, like I said, you want to, what you put out into the world is what you're going to receive back. And that's why it's so important to try and just be, if you needed a reason to make sure that your moral compass is calibrated in the right way, you should use that. If you just regularly struggle to be a good person. And it's because there will always be some sort of karmic balance that's going to wind up playing out. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I hope you guys make good choices, and I will talk to you later. Bye.